We're up, we're moving. It's lunchtime on day one. We've had some amazing speakers already this morning. So Michael Dell has been my favorite, obviously the founder of Dell, coming over. We've had Natalia Vodyanova, the supermodel. We've got Chris Froome coming up this afternoon, Palmer Luckey from Oculus, Mike Krieger from Instagram. There are lots more people coming up during the week. My favorite, the person I'm looking forward to the most is probably Sean Rad from Tinder. I think he's going to be, well, he always speaks his mind, which is always good news. And obviously Tinder is you know, in terms of the social fabric of how we meet each other and date. I think Tinder is making a big difference to a lot of people's lives. So that's going to be interesting as well. We're not a product-orientated event like CES or the Mobile World Congress, but you know, there is amazing kit on show here. As well as just the software. I mean, the most interesting thing for me is Oculus, obviously working with Facebook. They've got an amazing stand with some really cool VR stuff. We're going to see some drones flying around on stage, and there's a lot of that sort of stuff. The interesting stuff for me is sometimes just the small startups that have got a really interesting app. There's a couple of digital wardrobe startups there that you can go shopping and you can work out whether this thing you're about to buy fits into your wardrobe immediately, because it'll tell you whether it fits in, it's all matching. There's lots of little stuff like that going on, and that's part of the discovery. I mean, we know lots of investors who really, they just literally wander the floor and talk to as many startups as they can, just trying to find the next big thing, and that's really exciting. The heart of what we do at Websummit is we're putting investors and startups together in the same room, and we spend a lot of time worrying about you know, using the data analytics to make sure we're putting the right people together, and we call it engineering serendipity. So we have, you know, investor meetings with startups. There are probably more than 2,000 over these few days are going to take place. And, you know, from those meetings, hopefully people get funding, hopefully people get mentors, hopefully people work out new ways to grow their business. We tracked 40 startups from 2013 to 2014, tracked them over 7 months, and between them they collectively raised $1 billion, which obviously makes us very happy. That's not because necessarily those meetings took place at Websummit, but we have the sort of startups here that attract that sort of investment. That's obviously good news for us.